We needed to upgrade our old gateway that we've been making our videos on, and after talking to people, they suggested that we go with a gaming model. So we went to Best Buy, we picked up this one, so let's unbox it and see what it looks like. This one has the 3rd generation i7 processor. It has 2 megabytes of memory built into the video card. When you unbox it, this is what you're looking at. Republic of Gamers. Alright, so we'll pull the battery out first, obviously. Battery. Part of the charging cable. Leave that in there for now. On this side we have the rest of the charger. Now look at the size of that brick. A lot bigger than the one for the gateway. And I guess we'll just pull it on out. Appears to be in some kind of a cover from them. Oh yeah, it's a little cover. So, let's set that down for just a minute. Republic of Gamers, this must be the information that it comes with. Okay, you've got a bag with 4 screws in it. I don't have a clue what these are. Look like some kind of speaker grills. Alright, we'll look at them in a minute. Battery notice. Notebook warranty card. Windows 8 user's guide. Yes, this has Windows 8. We're Windows 7 people, and we'll see how good this is going to be. And the quick installation guide. Alright, so let's pull this out, see how it looks. Appears to be a bag from them. It's not too shabby. Let me put the battery in first before we go much further. Just like most of the laptops. Yep, just snaps right in. Got the spring lock here. Alright, we'll start in the front. Down here, you have your indicator lights that will be telling you what the computer's doing, I assume, as far as power, using the hard drive and whatnot. We did look this up a little bit, so we do have some information. On the rear here, these are the vents. They let the cool air enter and the warm air exit out of the notebook here. So that's how they end up cooling it. And now we'll take a look at the right side. This first one here is it's a USB port 3.0. But this port here will also, if this is shut down, sleeping, or hibernating, you can still plug your phone into it, or whatever you need to charge through a USB. It will still work. The next one next to it is just another USB port. It doesn't have the charger built in. It's 3.0 also. This next port would be your mini display port, followed by your HDMI port, followed by your LAN port, followed by a display output. If you wanted to put this onto a larger screen or a projector or something, you'd plug through there. And this here is where the charger would plug in to charge the battery, or if you're just going to run it off of electricity. So let's go over to the other side. Now here on the left side, you have 2 more USB ports. They're both 3.0, followed by our DVD player. Different models have different DVD players. This is the multi-recorder. Some have a Blu-ray in them. Depends how it is equipped. This particular one is equipped this way, and that's fine with us. And of course it has the eject button. There's a light inside the eject button for when it's running, you know it's running. There's a small pinhole right down here. That's the emergency eject if for some reason you can't get it open, just to get the disc out. After that you have your flash memory slot for digital cameras. That's the SD blank card. You just stick it in there and transport your pictures from your camera over or whatnot. Now following that would be your microphone jack and your headphone jack. So before we open this, let's flip it over and see what's on the bottom. Of course the battery, you saw I already put that in, battery lock. Underneath here they say is a cooling fan. Underneath here is another cooling fan, so it has 2 cooling fans. Obviously that's what the vents on the back are for. Under here should be your RAM. This particular model that we bought has 8 megabytes. I believe it goes up to 16, but don't quote me on that. And under here would be your hard drive. The other unique feature that this has, I have never had another laptop that had one, subwoofer. Yeah, this would be a serious gaming machine. Probably not going to need that too much. But what I did want to show you, I looked these things up that I showed you earlier that I thought were speaker grill covers, and of course I couldn't find them anywhere where they would go on a computer. So there is no information about these things whatsoever, what they are, why they're even in here. So I did find a small tidbit of information on the internet. These are not speaker covers, they are fan covers. They give you the two because for the fan here and the fan here. But what I want to do to be sure, I'm going to open up this fan just to be sure so I can look at it. Just nice to know. It'd be nice if they would have told us what that was, but there's not much information that comes with this computer at all. So let's just pop this off. Okay, there's nothing under there for me to avoid my warranty by ripping it off. Yes, right there. There's the fan. Okay, before I open this up, I just wanted to let you see how this laptop actually looks. It's kind of futuristic looking. It's kind of cool actually. Also feels like it has a rubbery, matted feeling to it. But overall, I like the look of this versus the regular rectangle of most laptops. That's neither here nor there. The shape has nothing to do with what the laptop will do. So let's open it. More packing material. This particular model is a 3D model, as I've been mentioning. There's different versions of this that you can do to it. This one is a 3D model. It has an IR port up here that transmits the 3D vision signal to the 3D glasses you'd be wearing if you were playing a game or 3D movie or 3D game. You also have the camera. There's a mic built in. There's also an indicator light up here to let you know when this camera is in use. So the screen itself is 17.3, nice and large. Moving down onto the keyboard surface, power button, 3D button. 3D button is worthless if you're not using something that is 3D, game or a movie. The keyboard itself is it's not bad. The action on the keys to me feels very good. I like that. Where you'd be resting your wrist to use the touchpad, which is very wide, and the buttons, it also has a decent feel to it. What I wanted to show you right now, in case you've never seen this, this is Windows 8, it's called the Metro page. But what I really wanted to show you right now was that backlight key. It's really kind of cool. So let me put the lights down. And there it is. You can work in the dark now. You don't have to bother your significant other if you need to do some research on the web or whatever and she's trying to sleep or he's trying to sleep. So I just think that is a really cool feature. Okay, we're going to open up the same program on both computers just to see the speed difference. Yeah, there's a little bit of a difference there. Okay, as a last comparison between the two computers, we're going to render some video clips that are identical on both computers. So let's see what kind of time it takes. They both have to render 11 videos themselves. Gateway saying at least 11 minutes. Asus is down to a minute. Done. This still has 8 minutes and 22 seconds left to go. And there you go.